Hey guys, I'm out in the Morpheum Mountains in southern Spain, and I've got to do a quick overview and a quick review of the Royal Enfield 500 EFI. There seems to be a popular resurgence at the moment for people getting into retro biking and going for classic looking bikes. Although this bike is a new bike, the design goes back to the 1950s. This bike was designed in the 1950s and basically used as an everyday bike and also a trials bike in the UK, winning major events and trials in the UK, so it's quite a rugged design. All steel built, there's no plastic on this bike, so it's quite a weighty bike, although it was quite small. With the seat on the rear of the bike, if you have the extra seat as opposed to the single mono seat, it's similar in size to the Triumph Bonneville. It's a small bike with the Bonneville, it's only 500 single cylinder. An overview of how the bike rides. Very easy to ride, similar to the Bonneville when you're riding it, same sort of style stance when you're riding, perfectly acceptable as a beginner's bike if you're not afraid of the weight. Now, people who would go to this bike who can't quite handle the weight, it is quite a weighty bike, although it's small. As I say, it's all metal built, it's quite a sturdy bike. So those who are not comfortable with the weight probably should go for a lighter bike, for a starter bike, although it's very easy to ride, as I've said before. This bike has a few caveats. There's a few, not problems, but issues if you're going to use it in certain circumstances. Now, where I live out in the Morpheum Mountains, the roads are very twisty, very windy, and for me as a second bike, it's a perfect fun bike, maybe for the weekend or getting out and having a bit of a jaunt. It's also a perfect bike for round town. You see a lot of Parisians and people in major cities, London and whatever, riding these bikes. Purely because they're so easy to ride and they sound great. The engine noise and the exhaust note is really nice on the bike. True sense of nostalgia. Now, the main problem with the bike is it's probably got a top speed, comfortable top speed of maybe 120 kilometers an hour. Anything over 120 kilometers an hour, maybe 75 mile an hour, the vibration through the bar ends is atrocious. There are certain things you can do to alleviate the bar end vibrations, add in bar end weights, etc. But all in all, anything up to about 70 mile an hour, you're okay. As soon as you push it further than that, you start to get the serious vibrations. So country roads where you're going to be bobbing along, maximum 60 mile an hour, 65 mile an hour, absolute superb fun. Great bike to ride. Like I say, as a second bike, it's perfect. It's an ideal bike. Build quality, very good. I mean, from what I've read and what I understand, these bikes have more quality control for the European market. Now, that's something you don't see every day. Okay guys, that was a bit strange. I'm in the middle of filming a quick review of the Royal Enfield 500 EFI, and I'll turn around behind me and you can see that there's a bit of a cliff face and an old ruin. I'm out in the countryside in southern Spain. I'll add this to the video because as I was filming, a huge, great, wild, what do you call them really, a wild goat jumped off the cliff at the side of me, jumped straight past me and ran down the ravine. Now, I did manage to get a slight bit of video of it, and I have taken a couple of photos that I'll add into this, so I'll try and edit it and add those in. Getting back quickly to the bike, I'll put some footage on riding around the campo, and you can see some of the countryside and see how the bike goes, some of the sounds. It's got electric start as well as kickstart, and I'll shoot some video and then I'll put a bit more footage on later on of my ride and see what you think. with you at this point, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, subscribe. It's not the usual sort of video I put out, but I suppose in a way it is tech and it is retro tech. But for those thinking of buying the Royal Enfield, a couple of caveats, like I said. One, you may buy this particular bike and get a bit fed up after a couple of months with its restrictions on speed, etc. But for those who want to really out back to a different time where you're tootling along, enjoying the countryside, looking at the scenery and taking it all in and having a beautiful engine note, it's the perfect bike. You've got to buy it for the right reasons. Don't get caught up buying this bike just because you like the look of it. Have a test ride on it, speak to people who have the bike and try and get an honest opinion, because it's not for everyone. Some people are going to hate it once they've had it a while, and some people are going to love it. I absolutely love it. I have another bike, so it's a second bike, so it's not a problem for me. Like I say, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll try and get some more interesting videos out to you in the near future. Thanks for watching. Cheers.